How's it coming on this side?
This is a little smoother than the other side.
Yeah? You think it's just because you did the other side?
Yeah.
And
Just
got,
learned.
got your process down here?
Mm-hmm.
Are you just like anti-scrapey tool right now?
Is that the technical term? Is it a anti or is it a scrapey tool?
Scrapey tool, yep.
tool.
That is the technical term for that that little piece of plastic.
At the moment, yes. I think I can do this better with my thumb.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That was the karate chop over there.
I watched Karate Kid last night. You got the scrapey tool?
I don't.
Since we got a technical term on it now.
Since now that we know what it's called. Hold on, I think it's over here somewhere probably. Oh, Rob had it the whole time.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Guess who bought the green truck?
I did.
This guy right here, Rob Allahan. And it makes sense because you like green.
Love it.
There was only a few guys in the comments that had actually successfully guessed it, but kudos to you guys. But 90% of them was Mitchell Bottomley, Billy Rethwish, kind of the usual suspects, right?
Yeah.
But not even close.
So Rob just came down. He's picking this thing up and taking it back home. Is it going straight to work, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's going to be going to work on Thursday.
Going straight to work. That's what we like to see. So we're going to flip the camera around and go over the whole truck, start to finish, take it outside, and then go for a ride.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's do it. All right, so you guys have seen this truck in videos as we've been working on it, but now we're finally gonna go over all the details and everything we've done to this thing and kind of go over with Rob so that way he knows everything we've done to it too. You've seen plenty of pictures though, you've been keeping up with it.
Yeah, you've been keeping me updated pretty good.
So I guess start off with the truck is Sublime Green, which is a Mopar color. It was very big back in the old hot rod days, and most of your fast Mopars, you'd find those with that color. That's kind of how we landed on the Sublime Green, just because me and Tommy are kind of Mopar guys. Yeah. And we're like, oh, Sublime Green, let's get a truck like that. And then Rob really likes green, so now he's got and you got a Jeep, and it's a Mopar green.
I do.
So, I mean, it's fitting in the garage perfect. Anyhow, we'll go straight away to the front end here. So the grill, you saw we done a video on it in the past, but that grill was made by SH Tube, and super nice, just a clean oval hole stainless grill. We did the 12 gauge, 20-inch bumper with a single tag mount on the side there. Let's see, back behind here. And we've got our bumper bracket, our 20-inch bumper support bracket holding it in. And it's got the Firewire LED headlights. We put those in there. Then over here to this side, we've got the 12-gauge breather chops, blind mount breather brackets, watermelon lights front, blank rear. And then obviously the custom stickers. I mean, that's what makes the truck. I mean, that's really what makes it cool. I think that was like the hardest thing we done on the whole thing. So we got Rob's things in there. We painted the door handles to match on this dude. The visor's a 12-gauge visor. The window chops are from SH Tube, painted to match inside and out. We did the 12-gauge mirror bracket with the watermelon, which we sell those on the website as well. Then we've got the Dynaflex 8-inch stacks, curved tips. We did the sticker brackets, which we also sell on the website. Kind of sounds like I'm making a sales video for parts right now.
It's already sold.
And then going to the inside here. So we took all the wood grain stuff out, painted everything sublime green. It looks sharp. We even did the shifter and the sit so low seat bases painted to match. And I liked all the green in here. It looks super sharp.
There's just enough.
Yeah. It looks good. I'm gonna go over the other side and show this. The steering wheel. So you can't do a lot of the steering wheels. Nobody makes an aftermarket steering wheel yet for the new Dash 389s. And you don't really get much of an option to do anything really. So on this one, what we done was took that little trim piece out and painted it green, which is pretty cool. I mean, it honestly, it looks really good. It definitely changes up the interior a ton. And then, oh, we hooked up the pull cord, right? Let me double check that. Yeah, the horn works. Can't talk about those jokes. So then we got the 12 gauge 6-inch cabin sleeper panels on it. We lowered the def tank. We got our brackets under here, which brings the def tank down 2 inches. So you can see where the gold bolts are. That's the new bracket. But that essentially enables us to get the def tank low enough where you can fill it up with the 6-inch panels. And then we painted the frame front to back, base clear. We clocked all the bolts right through here, so they're all turned the same direction. And then Merit deck plate and Iowa Customs airline box in there. We did the Peterbilt lowrider half fenders and the shift blind mount brackets on it. Everything, all the brackets, everything, we painted all those pieces so they all 100% match. Even did the rears. And then going back here, just frame paint wise, we've done everything on the rear ends and all that. And Mark and Eli, again, they do such a good job of paint. It's pretty awesome looking. We put trucks lights in the rear, and same thing with the straight bar, which that's also 12 gauge straight bar. And then we did the hidden reverse light bracket under here. So, all right, a couple other things on the truck that we didn't mention there just a minute ago. We also did the lifetime lug nut covers on all the wheels and hub covers on the back. And then we painted the hubs sublime green to match. And then up here on the front end of the truck, we did the lifetime front oilers and lug nut covers and also painted those hubs to match as well. And then it's also got, as you can kind of tell here, front end's dumped right now. So it's got the air dump kit that we put on, which you can also buy those on the website. And that kind of covers, I think, everything pretty much. So I don't think, oh, and then we did 7 lights on the roof there. So this truck came in with no lights on the roof, no visor on it. And then we did the 7 lights up top. And those are truck's lights up there. So overall, there's the whole shooting match. So you think we'll see this thing at some truck shows, or is this just gonna be a work truck?
Oh, it's going to do both. It's going to be a work truck. There's a driver going in on Thursday.
Yep.
And it'll be at Matt's and it'll be at Wildwood.
Awesome.
So you'll see it again.
We get to see it again.
Yeah,
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Which will be good. And you'll probably do a few things to this truck even when you get it back. I mean, there's stuff you can still do to this for sure.
He's already got some stuff that he wants ordered, and knobs and stuff. We're gonna accent things orange just like our other trucks. So,
yep.
You're gonna have a lot more orange on it when we're done.
Awesome.
But yeah, he's already got all kinds of plans on what he wants to do.
Cool. So I mean, I'll be excited to see what you guys do with it before we get to Louisville. Are you gonna, when you take this to Louisville, is you gonna show it as is it gonna be shown as a combo or just as a bobtail?
No, it'll just be a bobtail, and I think he's gonna enter at his first time show because he's never showed at Louisville before. So we're either gonna do first time show or new truck.
Yep.
So we haven't decided yet.
I think it should be a pretty good contender in either class it goes to up there. I mean, it's a super nice truck.
Yeah, I think he has a good chance.
And all the stuff that you're gonna do to it once you get it back, I mean, Yeah, this will be an awesome ride. Well, I guess we go find Tommy. I'll go make sure this thing drives down the road like it's supposed to.
All right.
All right.
All right, so me and Rob are in the truck. We are running down the road down 111 right now, our typical test drive path. So, Rob, tell me a little bit about Hallahan Transportation. When did you form your own company?
Well, I started driving about 30 years ago, and I became an owner-operator about 15 years ago, and I decided to get my own authority in 2016, and my goal was to get out of a truck, start running the company, and I ran on my own for about 2 years, and then I started adding trucks, and when I got about 5, I decided to get out of it and just do the office work and dispatching and compliance and all that.
Nice.
I always wanted to get up to about 10. That was always my goal, was 10 trucks.
So how far along are you now?
I hit 12. So I went over my goal.
So you blew past your goal?
And
that's not necessarily a bad thing.
It was. It was too much for me to do by myself. And things didn't go real well with 12. And we ended up getting rid of a few trucks. And then the economy went bad, and things weren't going really good. So we were back down to about 7. And now we're building it back up to 10 again.
Okay.
So we were up and down, but everybody's up and down.
So 10 is kind of your ideal number?
Yeah. I'd like to be right at 10. That's enough that I can control most of it, and not have to hire a bunch of outside help.
Well, from a driver's perspective, I would have to think that driving with a company that's got like 10 to 20 or even 30 units, like just the intimacy, I guess, of just working with a smaller company would have to be way better off from a driver's perspective, wouldn't it?
Right. I mean, if I would have started this, when I was 25 years old or 30 years old, it would have been a little bit different maybe, but at my age, I'm looking at retirement in 10 years, 10, 15 years, I want to retire. I don't want to get any bigger, and I like to keep it where we're on I'm friends with all my drivers. We do things together. We hang out together. I know their lives. I know their kids, their families. Everything like that.
That's the cool part, right? I guess that was the point I was trying to make. Is like if I was a driver, I would want to work with a company that was like the 10 truck size, right?
Right.
So that way, it is a little more intimate. 'Cause like I said, all the drivers. You know them by first name. You know their families. You know what they got going on in their lives. I mean that has to mean a lot to somebody just working their 9 to 5.
Right, and it makes it easier for me too, because they're more understanding when things don't go right. They understand that it's not a big company that's just screwing up or something. They know that there's actually something going on, and they deal with it with me, rather than against me.
Right. They're not just a number, and whatever happens, there was some thought behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, so that makes a huge difference. So, now that you've got this truck, are you adding drivers? Are you looking for drivers? Is there somewhere that you would want like someone to submit a application to drive for your company?
Yeah, I'm actually hiring owner-operators right now. I just hired a driver. There's a driver sitting at the shop right now waiting. He's going back with me. He's a new driver, and he's going into a truck. And so I just filled, obviously, because I'm buying this truck, I got to fill a truck.
Right.
So I hired him, and then I want to keep a balance of owner-operators also. So I'll be hiring another owner-operator also to go with the company truck. Nice. So I like to keep it 50-50.
So what about your age of your fleet? So how are you doing on like truck age? Are you typically? I mean, this is obviously we're in a brand new Peterbilt here. So is it like all of yours is relatively new equipment?
I like to keep the newest equipment I can. Last year I sold my oldest truck, which was a 2021.
Oh,
and
wow.
Today we're trading in our oldest truck, which is a 2022. So, we're trading a 22 for a 23.
Well, that answers that question.
So I like to keep a new fleet. I like to keep nice new trucks.
So the answer is yes, they're all nice new trucks.
So one final thing we're doing in this video is So we're gonna show you guys a truck with all the lights on it, because it looks pretty good at night. So Rob's gonna get in there and find all the switches and pull this thing outside, check out the lights. She looks nice. So I'll flip the headlights on too, kind of give you guys an idea, because it's got the Firewire headlights in it. And there we go. So then that's the Firewire headlights. They do really well. Well, there she is, all lit up. One other final thing, we'll show you the hidden reverse light. So it's under the bar there. And this is the one that we sell on the website also. Rob's gonna throw it in reverse and show you how bright this dude really is. Since it's dark outside, why not? There you go. You can see I think it's pretty freaking bright. Well, there it is. Hidden reverse light bracket. All right, guys, that's it for the video. I guess you guys figured out Rob's the guy who bought this thing.
Yep.
So, cool thing is you'll be able to see this. This truck's gonna go to some shows this year.
Oh yeah, it'll be shows.
And so if anybody's like gonna be like, so Florida for sure,
And Matt.
and Matt's for sure.
Yeah.
Anything else you think?
It'll be come down to your show probably.
It'll be at our show. I like to hear that.
It'll be several shows this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What if someone wants to find you? Like you've got the social medias, because you've got a lot of other really cool rides.
Yeah. I mean, we're on Facebook obviously, and then Rob Hallahan on TikTok, and we got HallahanTransport.com for her webpage.
Nice. I have one more thing for you.
Okay.
I haven't told you about this yet, but everybody in the shop, we've like pretty well, we nicknamed the truck the Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
So I got you some Ninja Turtle stickers. So, you know, if you wanted to put a Ninja Turtle on the truck, I'm sure you'll have your own name or whatever for it, but we kept calling it the Ninja Turtle, so it was like.
We're actually changing the name.
He said,
It's
we're
not
not
going to
going.
be the Ninja Turtle. It's going to be Against All Odds.
Against All Odds? Nice. I like that name.
Yeah.
Are you planning on putting it on the truck somewhere?
No.
No, that's just what you
Yeah,
call
that's
it.
what we're going to call it.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, that is it for the video. You got to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Semi-Casual Show. Head over to our website, semicasualshow.com. You can get, hats and stuff and a lot of the cool parts that are on this truck. And be sure to go check his stuff out, HallahanTransport.com, Rob Hallahan on TikTok and on Facebook. So he's got a lot of really cool rides and definitely worth checking out. Give him a guy a follow. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the truck.
I love it.
And we'll see everybody on the next video. Later.